With the war in Ukraine dragging on and Washington sending mixed signals about NATO commitments to Kiev, Germany is now scrambling to secure its future. Once fully reliant on the American nuclear umbrella, Berlin is now looking to Britain and France to step in. Our next story takes a look at this seismic shift in European defense as Europe braces for the possibility of a diminished US role in its security architecture. Take a look.
The battlefield in Ukraine is shifting. Russia is gaining ground, pressing its advantage with relentless force, while Washington signals a chilling new direction, moving closer to Moscow. As US foreign policy pivots, Europe is left exposed, its decades-long reliance on American nuclear protection now hanging by a thread. Germany sees the writing on the wall. Once shielded under NATO's nuclear umbrella, Berlin now looks to the UK and France to step up. Friedrich Merz, whom polls suggest is on course to become Chancellor, after Sunday's German election says Berlin needs to look beyond the US towards France and UK for nuclear safeguard for years. The US has stationed nuclear warheads in Germany, Belgium, the Netherlands, Italy and Turkey under NATO's nuclear sharing agreement. But with political instability in Washington and increasing isolationist rhetoric, European leaders are scrambling for alternatives. But earlier this month, Trump's top team in Warsaw and Munich reinforced these fears, suggesting US troops could be withdrawn from Europe entirely.
What happens 5 or 10 or 15 years from now is part of a larger discussion that reflects the threat level, America's posture, our needs around the globe, but most significantly, the capability of European countries to step up. And that's why our message is so stark to our European allies. Now is the time to invest, because you can't make an assumption that America's presence will last forever.
But while the Trump administration is very concerned with European security and believes that we can come to a reasonable settlement between Russia and Ukraine, and we also believe that it's important in the coming years for Europe to step up in a big way to provide for its own defense.
UK PM Keir Starmer and French President Emmanuel Macron are rushing to Washington to underscore European anxiety.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell US President Donald Trump, basically, you can't be weak in the face of Russian President Vladimir Putin. It's not you. It's not what you're made of. It's not in your interest. How can you then be credible in the face of China if you're weak in the face of Putin?
The prospect of a European nuclear deterrent presents unprecedented challenges. While Britain and France possess nuclear capabilities, extending this umbrella across Europe raises complex questions of commitment, capability, and control.